Okay, let's start at the beginning. Give a little problem here. The problem is going to be x raised to the power x, and then that x is going to be raised to the power x. And this is going to be equal to, it's going to be equal to a number, and that number it's going to be equal to is going to be 1 over 2 to the square root of 2. All right, my goal here is to, try to get that nested pattern for this exponent over here. So the first thing I would look at is I look at the root of 2, and I want to rewrite it. And the way I'm going to rewrite it, it might seem backwards to you, but certainly in Math 100 you did things like this. And certainly that's a true statement, by the way. Someone says, why would you do that? Well, it allows me to rewrite. It could be a dead end, by the way. So, by the way, what could be a dead end? A lot of roads you take are dead ends, but at least you took the road. And that's what we want to do, is take the road. So we give here 1/2. And then what do you get there is, let's see, you would get 2 times 1 over root 2. And I'm just going to just review rules of exponents. So x to the n times m is same thing as x to the n raised to the mth power. All right, let's write that down. So what do I get over here? I really, an association problem, I'm associating that 2 with the half now. And I just want to do that part. And what do I get? I get 1/4 to 1 over root 2. All right? And I'm going to keep working on it. And I'm looking at 1 over root 2 now. Again, we just did this. I'm going to look at the 1 over root 2. And I'm going to write that down a little differently. I'm going to write it down as, 1/2 to the 1/2 power. All right? Sort of things you learn in Math 100. And I'm going to keep writing a little bit differently. I'm going to write this as 1/2. And then the 1/2 on top I'm going to write down as 2/4. And what does that give me? Well, I'm going to do that association again, that rules of exponents. 1/2, 2 times 1/4. And what does that give me? 1/4 to the 1/4. All right? So that's what 1 over root 2 is. So what do I get over here? Well, let's write this down. We get 1/4. And 1 over root 2 is 1/4 to the 1/4. So I found out what x is. X is 1/4. Right, I just want to briefly go through the verification of this. So 1/4 to the 1/4 to the 1/4. Let's do one thing at a time. And I'm working with the exponents, and the exponent I'm working with is, I want to work, and I'll point out what I'm working with. I'm working with this thing over here. See if I can handle it. All right, so 1/4 to the 1/4 power. All right, and I think I can handle it. And let's write this down as, let's see, 1/4 to the 1/4, right? I got to figure that out now, don't I? Let's put this down. And let's take a look at that. So I'm going to write it down as, let's see. I'm going to write the 1/4 down as 1/2 squared and then I got 1/4 over here. All right, I don't think that changes that much, does it? Because, 1/2 squared is still a quarter, and a quarter is still a quarter. So what do you get over here? Well, I'm going to use rules of exponents now. And what's that going to be? It's going to be 1/2, 2 times a quarter. And what's 2 times a quarter? Half. So this is really a 1/2 to the 1/2 power. All right, I'm still working with it. All right, and what's this thing going to be equal to? I hope you realize it's just simply 1 over the square root of 2. I'm working backwards to check my work, by the way. What am I going to do now? Well, what could you do there? I guess I could multiply top and bottom by the square root of 2, right? So what do you get over there? Square root of 2 over the square root of 2, which is going to be equal to what? That's going to be root 2 over 2, right? No, I'm not going too fast here. Again, someone says, what are you doing? I'm checking my work. All right. So I think I got something over here. And what do I got over here? This is the same thing as 1/2 times root 2. All right, let me put how I did it. I just did this part here, the blue part. I just did this, and I'm getting this over here. So let's write this down. What do you get? 1/4 to the 1/2 times root 2. Well, I'm left with something simple again. What am I left off with? Basically rules of exponent problem again. I'm left off with, the square root of 1/4, which is 1/2. All right, let's write that down. And what do you get over here? 1/2 to the square root of 2, which is what I was going to verify right up here. Right? I consider this to be a difficult question, tough. And certainly I say it's tough. We got it, 1/4, but I do find it to be probably a difficult problem. All right? If you got that right, pat yourself on the back. Thank you for paying attention, though.